Morning, gentlemen. Jim Tracy, Land Use Counsel for Federal Materials and Thorndike Resources. As a preliminary matter, I want to endorse Mr. Tiersch's request regarding the contract that he spoke to. And again, this seems to me to be an example of an issue that I brought before the board many times before about how the resources of the community are not brought to bear to assist the county in doing its business. This would seem like a perfect example where you have major contracts to have a third set of eyes from someone who's in the private sector, help you review consultant proposals and look for economies and that sort of thing. Again, just along that same line of thinking, I would think this might be a prime candidate for that. Secondly, with regard to Chief Carter's comments about the bills, and then, by the way, there's a raft of them currently in the legislature trying to clarify the clarification that the legislature made a couple of years ago about the relationship between GMA and Shoreline Management Act. I have to laugh when I say that. This process of clarification is, I've had state legislators from around the state calling me and asking me, what do these bills mean? I don't know. They are so messed up and unintelligible, because I can't figure out what the agenda is. We're still trying to clarify it, but I really urge you, because of Jefferson County's position with the Shoreline Master Program in its stage of development, to look at these bills and participate in the process of trying to figure out just what the devil is going on, because we're at a gridlock right now, planning gridlock between Shoreline Management Act and Growth Management Act. It does need to be clarified, but it's a mess, and I would rather see nothing happen this year than some of the bills that I've seen coming out of the legislature. Thirdly, Commissioner Sullivan, I have 2 letters on your desk pending, one now for almost 2 months and one for a little over a month. You've previously said that if questions are submitted in writing, you at least make an attempt to answer them. I would sincerely appreciate an answer to one. I know you're busy. We're all busy, but I sincerely appreciate a response to that. Last point, with regard to the public records request. As a lawyer, I'm sitting in the audience and I hear somebody stand up and say, we're going to have a bill that's going to define the exercise of basic constitutional rights as harassment. Now, if I'm a constitutional lawyer, dollar signs go off in my head when I hear that kind of a statement. The public records request in the Open Meeting Act is based on a fundamental principle stated in the purpose section of the bill, and that is that the rights of people are sovereign. And as Joe D'Amico said, the whole issue of inspection versus provision, that's to save government money, to make the process more efficient. It takes no more time than once you isolate the records, to hand a box to someone and have them go through the records under supervision. So, I'm sorry, my time is up. I also will continue this at a future date. Thanks.
Thank you.